Hello again, Patricia here doing a tarot card reading for the week beginning January 27th, and we're coming into February and spring. So there's a nice energy of renewal and brightness, hope, new beginnings. It's a lovely feeling, a lovely energy. So I'm going to work with the Ghost deck this week. Okay, so again I'll shuffle the cards and then pick three, and we will see what comes out. Now, I'll cut the deck. Okay, now we're working with the shadow card as well, so I'll show you the shadow card first, which is the Five of Swords. Now, the first thing that struck me with this card, and probably strikes you as well, is the rainbow. So although 5 is a challenging number in terms of change and shifts and transformation, and swords are also about issues and difficulties and problems, I feel this card is like you've nailed it. Okay, this week you've nailed a lot of your problems and issues. You've gotten to grips with them, and you've allowed them to help you transform in a positive and a good way, as opposed to allowing them to overwhelm you or stick into you or affect you and slow you down. And that's why we see the rainbow. So this is a good energy. For the beginning of the week, we have the Chariot. Okay, middle of the week, Ten of Swords. Okay, and the end of the week, then we have the Magician. Okay, we had the Magician before with this deck, didn't we? So I feel if we move through each card, I'll just pick up what I feel around each one. Again, they don't have, the Ghost deck I feel doesn't have the traditional meanings of the Rider-Waite. I feel it lends itself to a different interpretation and a very ghostly, as you can see, spiritual sort of different meanings. So we'll see what crops up. With the beginning of the week, we have this card, which is the Chariot. Now, I feel this is all about pushing ahead, ploughing ahead, moving through. As you say, from this energy, this is about pushing past any problems or issues and really getting to grips with them. I feel it's like, don't play the victim, don't sit in your problems, don't sit in wallow and feel sorry for yourself at the beginning of the week. This card tells you to get up and go and move. Okay, regardless of the issue, regardless of how you're feeling, regardless of what's going on, get up and move. In that sense, I feel it means take action. Move around in terms of even take some exercise or move your body, go out for a walk, get outside, run, do whatever you need to do. Yoga, movement, movement, movement. Don't sit and stew. I feel the beginning of the week, this card beckons you to just get out and move forward. As you can see, the two horses are very prominent here. So I feel this is also about your guides, your spirit guides, your animal guides. They're pushing you forward. They're pushing you to move on. I feel in this sense, there's a new direction that's coming up for you as well. There's a whole new sudden shift, turn of events, a new path. Okay, so if you move, you will move with that path. If you stay there, you'll stay at the crossroads, or you'll stay stagnant. So don't stay still. Get up and move no matter what, and just move forward and plow ahead. The middle of the week, then you have this card. This is the Ten of Swords. As you can see, this figure, he almost looks like the hermit. He's humped over. He's very sort of heavily laden with problems and issues, and it's like there's a fog or a mist around his head, and all of that fog is confusion and sort of difficulties and not being able to see his way forward. The key, or the answer to getting through that fog and pushing your way forward to the middle of the week, is to address each one of these swords. Again, I feel take pen to paper, write down each problem, issue, anything that arises, just sort of write in a sort of a stream of conscious way. Just write down 10 problems, 10 issues, 10 things that are bugging you, 10 anxieties, whatever they may be. Just seek clarity, write them down, take action again because of the orange glow around him. Okay, don't sit around and feel sorry for yourself or do nothing. I feel that's a strong message this week. Get to grips with what it is that's really holding you back or causing this fuzziness or this fogginess, okay? Because he is grabbing onto those swords. So he's being tactical in the sense that he is taking hold of the problems and he's pushing through. There's a new energy there. He's pushing past all of that fog. He gets through it. You will get through it. But only, I feel, if you face it and get moving with it. I feel, again, this guy has his back to us, so it's issues that are cropping up from the past. Okay, so try not to get submerged in them. They're just popping up to be released, I feel. So let them come up to the surface, write them all down and burn the paper. Burn it up, release it, get rid of it. And then I feel you'll just plow ahead very, very easily. Again, because we have the Magician at the end of the week. And the Magician is all about an active force, active participation again. Seeing things from a new perspective, and also using the tools that you have been gifted with in this lifetime. You have been gifted with a lot of tools, a lot of energies there that you can put to use and put to your disposal. So this card with the orange energy is about getting into action, moving forward, and picking up those tools that he has on the table and putting them to good use. So I feel this is about magic. It's about casting spells. It's, even if you're feeling, as I say, that advice from that card about writing down the 10 issues and burning them is a spell or ritual in and of itself. So I feel, following on from that towards the end of the week, this card is saying, set up an altar. Get serious about your magic. Setting up an altar is a very easy thing to do. It's just set a table that looks nice tablecloth in a nice area of your home. If you don't already have one, maybe it's time to work around the altar that you have and create a new one, especially when it comes into Imbolc and this time of the year, at the end, the 1st and 2nd of February. You can set up an altar that has flowers, spring flowers, anything from outside. Just brighten it up to help bring a really bright energy and set the tone for spring. Okay, now as you can see, the sun is shining in as we say that. So it's about pouring in more positive energy into your life, and also working with the earth, working with the energies, working with your magic, and getting to work in connecting with your soul, connecting outside. Okay, doing the work of the witch, which is all about connecting with the earth around you, the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So I feel this card is all about looking at things from a new perspective. Okay, and also I feel it's about cleaning your windows and clearing up your chakras as well, because it's about bringing in a new energy, allowing that new spring energy to flood into your life, allowing that light to flood into your life in order for you to gain the maximum benefit from it and heal from it. So it's about using the tools you've got and getting to work with that. Okay, shadow card then, as you can see, is the 5 of Swords, and I'm really focusing on the rainbow with this card because I feel that's what jumps out. That's what's important. This is a card of victory, triumph, okay, achieving, not allowing whatever issues and difficulties were holding you back, not allowing them to floor you, okay, or get the better of you. It really is about overcoming these problems and issues. And as you can see, he stands there very proudly holding one sword up. His truth is so important. Truth is so important. So just speak your truth, stand in your truth, follow the right path, right actions lead to right results, and you will not go wrong. And he's looking up at the rainbow, so expect to see a rainbow from your spirit guides, reassuring you that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. So that's a great card for the overall week ahead. So I'll just quickly go over the cards again. So we have the Chariot, which is about moving forward, getting into action, really just taking action. Don't sit around and stew or feel sorry for yourself or do nothing. Don't remain stagnant. Get moving, plow ahead, push forward. Okay, you've got a lot of power there at your disposal, as you can see with those 2 horses. They're very, very powerful, strong spirit animals. Middle of the week, 10 of Swords. Again, take action. Right, clear that fog, clear the confusion, clear any muddiness, clear any sort of cloudiness that you feel around your head at the middle of the week, but just writing down any of the 10 issues or any of the clouds, just anything that pops into your head, burning the paper, clearing it out, and then I feel you'll push forward. It's just stuff that's coming up from the past that's only coming up to serve a purpose of resurfacing, so you can just clear it out once and for all. So this is going to bring a lot of clarity. and a lot of renewal. And as we move towards the end of the week into spring, into Imbolc, into that lovely time of year, the 1st, 2nd of February, this card is asking you to set up an altar, bring in flowers from outside or anything you can find or pick up, and really allow more light and a new perspective to pour into your life. Also, I feel this is about using your tools, using everything you've gained, all your experience, your wisdom, your knowledge, and putting it to good use and putting it to work in order to inspire others and to keep yourself bright and light and shining and beautiful. Okay, and again, the rainbow, which is a great card. Whee! 5 swords. The rainbow, overcoming those challenges and really just taking them and overcoming them, being triumphant and victorious. Okay, so a great week ahead, a strong week. I feel it's all about movement and taking action and getting to grips with things and getting to work rather than sitting there waiting for things to happen. So I wish you a wonderful week. As you know, I have a new Facebook page. The other one was unpublished, okay? I don't know what happened, but I've set up a new one. It's called Patricia Weston Witch, so you can find me there, please do. And you can also find me on Instagram too at Patricia Weston Witch. I look forward to seeing you and talking to you next week and interacting with you on social network. And it's really lovely to connect with you again. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.